Hello everyone, this is Dr. Song. Thank you for coming to my YouTube video. So today what I want to explain to you in the last session of the quantitative research methods. So when you import the Excel data to the SPSS and you want to calculate the total score for the scale variables. So how can you proceed with that? I will explain the step by step. So first, you have to create the total score of the scale variable. You will go to the in SPSS commands, transform computer variables, and then you will calculate the total score. So that will be this way: computer variables. So transform computer variables, and then you can put the name of the score, a total score, and then you will put the variables. So that will be the pop 1 to 3. So you will see anyway in your SPSS data. You will put the pop 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, how many questions you have about the scale variable, and then you obtain the mean, and then the multiply by the how many questions you have. Why you do this? Because of the that is a formula. Why you do that? Because when you have the missing data about the item 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, that will the SPSS will not take consideration of that. So that can make your data incorrect. So in this case, you can do the average for the all scores first, and then multiply by the how many questions you have, and that will make you obtain the more proper the sum, the total score. So that's why you can use this formula. So we will practice about this. So you can go to the SPSS data set. And then you can see here the scale variables. Listen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have 11 questions to measure about the listening skill or listening ability. So these are the scale variables. And when you see the variable view, you can see the variable from the listen 1 and the 11 you have. Now what you have to do, you have to obtain the total score of the listen 1 to the 11. So how can you do that? You can go to the transform and then the computer variable. Yeah. And then you will put the total and then underscore listen. Okay. And then that is the name of the new variables that will calculate the total score. And now you can put here, you can find in fact, here, that will be the maybe showing the formula. So you can put the mean and you can upload this. And then now here in this place, you can put the variables you need. So let's do just for example, 1 to 3. So listen 1, and then this place will be the listen 2, yeah, and then you put the listen 3, okay, and then this will be the total score of the your total score of the 1 to 3. Now as you added the 3 questions, you have to multiply by 3. So first they will calculate the mean score of the listen 1 to 3, and then multiply by the 3. So that becomes the total score. Okay, so now you can see that in the data view, you will see in the end, you can see that the total listen score, we calculated only the 1 to 3. So that is obtained by the 14, 13, 15, etc. So you can verify with that. It's the 1, 5, 4, 5, 5, 4, 4. That is calculated based on the mean score multiplied by 3. So the reason why we do that, let's assume that this one is a no answer. So it's like a missing value. And then this one is also the missing value. So in fact, in this case, the participant 2 will not provide the answer for the listen 2 and 3. And then they can make your data incorrect. So to obtain what is a realistic result, is a more reasonable result, you can go for the variable view. And then you can put here the missing value. You can put that. Discrete, the missing value is the 99. Okay. This means that you will define the every 99. That is the mean. That means the missing value. So you can do this copy, and then you can do the over here with the paste, and then that will automatically make whenever they have the 99 in your data set, they will consider that is a missing value. So the SPSS will recognize that is not the real value, that is a missing value. So you can put now with the missing value with the 99. So this is much clearer for the machine to understand that what 99 means. So even though you can do that just with the zero, but that is the most recommendable way. When you see the missing value that defined as the 99, and then they will consider that is a missing value. So in that case, let's do the again the computer variables, and then now listen 1, 2, 3 is the same, and then total score. Yeah, so that is okay, and then there's a change existing value, okay. And then you can see here they considered that with the missing value here. Yeah, you have the missing value here, but this recent one has the 5, so they obtained the mean value and then the multiply by 3, so that becomes the 15. Okay, so it's not the same aspect when you just do the total score by adding the each number. But this one will be the instead of the 5, because normally there should be the only 5, but it becomes the 15. Okay, so that reflects more the reality of the participant too, even though he did not answer about the reason 2 and 3. Of course, you have to decide about this way. Why? Because you can see the reason 4, 5, and then 6, etc. He provided the very close to the 5. So in that case, you can consider that a way to obtain the total score by making that the mean score multiplied by 3. But if there is a fluctuating, it's not a very constant. In that case, this way will not really reflect the reality. So you have to judge about how the other scores show the way you take is correct or not. Okay. So this is the way I wanted to show you how you obtain the total score of the scale variables. So next time, maybe I will deal with another data to show about this aspect of the total score. Thank you so much, and see you next time.